G'day Pickleball family. First thing to know, as shared on the Dink pickleball.com, do you know which countries have the most pickleball players? Pickleball was once considered a niche hobby in the United States, but has now become a worldwide phenomenon. Thanks to data provided by Dynamic Universal Pickleball Rating, or DUPA, we now have a clearer picture of just how fast the sport is growing, where it's flourishing, and which countries are embracing it with unmatched enthusiasm. The United States lead, but the world follows. The US continues to be the powerhouse of pickleball, both in terms of players and matches. According to DUPA, the US ranks first in the total number of users, leading a diverse top 10 that includes Canada, Australia, and the UK. Surprisingly, countries like Malaysia, Vietnam, and the Philippines are also making waves, showing that pickleball's appeal is transcending cultural and geographical boundaries. Top 10 countries with the most DUPA users from 1st to 10th: US, Canada, Australia, United Kingdom, Malaysia, Puerto Rico, Vietnam, Philippines, Mexico, and China. This list highlights not only the traditional hubs, but also emerging pickleball markets like Vietnam, Malaysia, where the sport is beginning to build solid player bases. The fastest growing countries, while established countries dominate in total users, some unexpected nations are making strides in growth. India takes the crown for the fastest growing pickleball scene, followed closely by Thailand and Venezuela. China and the Philippines, already in the top 10 for total users, are also among the fastest growing markets, a testament to the sport's universal appeal. Top 10 countries by DUPA growth from 1 to 10: India, Thailand, Venezuela, China, Philippines, Mexico, Japan, South Africa, France, and the UK. Most active countries in participation. While countries like the US dominate in total users, some lesser-known pickleball markets are leading in participation, as measured by matches per user. Hungary, Australia, and Tanzania are at the forefront, with players in these countries engaging in more matches per person than anyone else. Most active countries on DUPA by matches per user from 1 to 10: Hungary, Australia, Tanzania, Poland, Peru, Trinidad and Tobago, Belgium, New Zealand, UK, and Canada. This ranking showcases the intensity with which players from countries like Hungary and Tanzania have embraced the sport. It also reveals how pickleball is not only spreading, but deeply rooting itself into the daily lives of players worldwide. Tito Machado, the CEO of DUPA, recently said on a pickleball podcast some of the global growth they've seen. In the US, we've grown by 20% in the last 90 days. And internationally, countries like Canada, the United Kingdom, and Australia are seeing impressive growth, with the UK reaching 33% to 42%. We're also seeing massive expansion in China, where we've been working for almost a year and are about to launch a college tour. In South Africa, growth has surged by 121% in the last 90 days. Unexpected hotspots like Malaysia are experiencing 110% growth, and we've just run our first national championship in Venezuela, where the sport is also taking off. Other countries like Singapore, Thailand, and Taiwan are embracing pickleball as well. The great thing is at DUPA, we've been there from the beginning in many of these regions, activating DUPA, giving players a ranking, and watching these communities grow. Second thing to know, as shared on pickleball52.com, pickleball risk pays off for University of Exeter students in the UK. Students all over the UK are back into the swing of university and getting into the swing of pickleball too. That's certainly the case in Exeter, where the University of Exeter Pickleball Club has burst into life in a few short weeks. Co-presidents Joe Pereira and Izzy Dracard had both tried out pickleball before and wanted to give the game its own space at Exeter rather than tagging on to any other racket sport. We decided to take the risk and start a pickleball club as opposed to joining with other existing clubs. This was partly to do with allowing us some creative freedom with sessions, they explain. It was also clear to us after talking to a number of students that if we delivered on everything we promised, we would have the numbers that would commit exclusively to pickleball. And the figures certainly bear that out. 2 uni weeks in, we have 130 committed members, twice weekly sessions, regular socials, and still looking to expand. Third thing to know, as shared on athletechnews.com, Lifetime champions pickleball, hundreds of courts in the pipeline in the US. Led by a CEO who loves pickleball, Lifetime has heavily invested in the fastest growing sport with no signs of slowing down. Lifetime could soon be synonymous with pickleball at this rate. The luxury athletic country club operator, now equipped with over 750 permanent courts built at its North American clubs, isn't done yet. Lifetime is just getting started with hundreds more pickleball courts planned and underway. The premium lifestyle operator is currently hosting its annual Fall Pickleball Classic tournaments at more than 100 locations nationwide, offering a chance for pickleball fans to compete. Considered the fastest growing sport in America, Lifetime made a bid in late 2021 that it would become the pickleball hotspot for guests and members of its high-end clubs. It's a promise that the operator has since fulfilled, with Lifetime hosting tournaments from both the Professional Pickleball Association, PPA, and Major League Pickleball, MLP. Lifetime's investment in pickleball has paid off. In 2023, Lifetime reported a 51% growth of pickleball players on its courts. The brand has continually seen high member engagement numbers and recently upped its revenue guidance with Wall Street to between 2.56 and 2.59 billion. We've embraced the growth of pickleball because it brings people of all ages and backgrounds together in a healthy and social way, said RJ Singh, Lifetime's Chief Digital Officer and leader of Lifetime Racket Sports. Teaming up with leaders like Andre Agassi and top pro players like brothers Ben and Colin Johns helps us push the boundaries of what's possible for pickleball at Lifetime, including through our app to provide expert training, live-streamed events, and more. No matter where someone is located, they can engage with Lifetime Pickleball. Tennis pro Agassi has been named the chair of the Lifetime Pickleball and Tennis Board. Even Lifetime CEO Bahram Akradi has been outspoken about his love for the sport and is an avid pickleball player. Paddles up.